scared for. Ain't nothing coming at us that we ain't prepared for. Undefeated, there's no stopping us. Undefeated, no doubt we're champions. Undefeated, can't hold us down, we're rising up. Infinity and no, unstoppable, you already know. We're undefeated.
What's going on, League? Thursday Night Football. Also, the Cubs play today. Got my Cubs hat on for all you haters, a.k.a. Will and Eric. Got my co-host, fucking Munch. Cat. Matt, I love what you do in the podcast. However, a 45-minute conversation between you and Duncan ain't gonna fly. I got a life. I got better shit to do. I'm gonna try to make this short and sweet. With that being said, I like to try to keep the tradition of the podcast alive. I got my white tee on. Maybe look a little sharper than Matt. And I got my beer. It's not a natty because I'm not that broke. So instead of natty with Maddie, how about we do a cold one with Covert? We're sponsored by the boys. If you ever want to drink, party, have an epic story, it's always better with the boys. Remember, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are all for the boys. So cheers to you guys. I miss you guys. I haven't seen any of you since this league has started. I got a lot of shade thrown my way for being a Cubs fan. It's kind of hard not to be when you live in Chicago. But before you hate too hard, this is my only Cubs merchandise that I own. The only reason I do own this is because it saved me from an open intox ticket. Cracked a beer in front of a cop in Wrigleyville because I'm a dumbass. Long story short, I ended up with this hat, no ticket, and Alex and I ended up sneaking into the game while Matt and Josh ended up paying like $90 a piece for tickets. It was a good day. I miss you guys. If you ever want to come to Chicago, let me know. I can get you a room at the Trump Hotel for pretty cheap. Or you can just stay with me. The bar's open pretty late. Cubs are about to go to the World Series, hopefully, so the city's about to erupt. I'd love to share the moment with you guys. A lot of things have been going on in this league that have gone unnoticed or unmentioned, and, just things that need to be addressed. Let's talk about Eric. This dude who never talks, a man of very few words, has talked the most shit the entire season, and I absolutely love it. I think it's great. I think it's great for the league. He's just a bitter old fuck, and he's got every right to be. The dude outside of work, or outside of the league, by far has the most stressful job out of all of us. Dude's out there saving lives, changing bedpans, brushing teeth, and wiping the occasional ass every once in a while. He can't just, sit in an office all day on a computer or hide at Ford and, get lost and get paid $40 an hour. My life's a lot like Hell's Kitchen. I get yelled at constantly every day. I worked 9 hours yesterday to cook for one fucking person. One fucking person. 9 hours. So, my life sucks. I'm very stressed out all the time. Can only imagine how Eric feels. That's why it's Thursday. I got the day off, thank God, and I'm 8 beers deep. So, I thought a podcast would be pretty fun. I tried to get a trade to go through with Alex today. He actually suggested it. I'm just the one that proposed it. And then he ended up bitching out and pretty much just got rid of the offer. He sent it into the group chat, which I thought was pretty lame. Manage your own team, man. Plain simple. You put all your eggs in one basket. Elliot, which is probably why you're sitting at 500. I love you to death, bro, but just manage your own team. I bet you Eric is the one that told you not to fucking do it. But, whatever. I got a lot of shit going my way about waivers, and I don't know what the whole decision we ended up on with waivers, if we could pay for new ones or not. Still waiting on Marshawn Lynch to get in the league. So I have been the worst with waivers. I get that. But Eddie Lacy's out. He's on IR. James Starks is out. He's injured. And who's got the backups? I do. Who's 6-0? I am. So I'm clearly doing something right. So for those who were hating on me, fuck off. But I'm going to try and make this podcast short so the people who didn't watch Matt's 45-long conversation with Duncan can watch this one. Take a shit. By the time you flush, they'll be done. Maybe Eric can help you wipe your ass while you're at it. So first game, me versus Cab Curtis. Congratulations on the engagement. I don't think I've said that yet. Not congratulations on you playing me this week. My team's been killing it. I don't want to jinx myself, but the way my team's shaping up, I picked up some decent players on the waiver wire. I think I got it this week. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick myself on that one. I also am gonna go ahead and pick myself for the top scorer of the week. Knock on wood. Let's go to the next game. LA Golds versus Mrs. G's big ass TDs. Still hella jealous that you fucked Miss G, Will. Congratulations. Kudos to you for that. Also, kudos to you for being the leading scorer, but you won't be after this week. Matt talks about having the deepest team in the league. However, the dude's on a 3-game losing streak, and it's about to be 4. Maybe take a little time of masturbating out of your basement with your crusty-ass white tee, Matt, and maybe pay attention to your lineup. LaShawn McCoy, not 100%. Antonio Brown has never scored a touchdown that wasn't from the hands of Ben Roethlisberger, so I predict both of them throwing up less than 10 points. Carson Palmer against the Seahawks. Carson Palmer sucked a fat cock the past couple of days. I had him in my other league. I just dropped him. You got your work cut out for you. I think Drew Brees is going to have a field day on the Chiefs' defense, and I think Julio Jones is going to get at least 2 TDs against San Diego. I just don't see that it's in the cards for you this week, Matt. I think you're going to go out to a 4-game losing streak, and I think will step up and be 5-2. Next game, Team Kickin' Chicken. Josh started off the league pretty weak. Somehow is making his way through the ranks, man. 3-3, way better than I thought he was going to do. Has definitely got the most underrated team, I believe. With that being said, I don't think you have it in you to win this week, unless Blake Bortles just fucking goes off. He is like a hit or miss quarterback. He can either do really well like he did against Indianapolis, or he can do really shit like he did against the Bears. Duncan has had was leading scorer a week ago, and he's still 1-5. I don't know how that even happens. If he doesn't make playoffs, that will be terrible, and I feel really bad for him. If I'm not mistaken, he was 12th pick and I was 11th pick. Yeah, I think he should definitely be better than 1-5. He's had some bad beats. Pretty rough season he's had. But, shit happens. All right. King Guggen. All caps with a winky face and a tongue sticking out. I don't know what King Guggen means. I think it's pretty gay that you have a tongue and a winky face in your team name. So, yeah. Also, you bitched out on the trade this week, which probably would have guaranteed you a win, adding Rodgers and Robinson to your lineup. However, with Dallas out this week, I cannot help but think that you're going to lose. Luck of Harambe has had the actual luck of Harambe, which is not very good luck, considering he was put down. R.I.P. Pouring out for the homies. But ever since he lost that game against Eric to stat corrections, I don't think he's won. But I see him winning this week, moving to 4-3, putting Alex at 3-4. I think Boalo is just going to sit on Alex's face and just fucking shit all over it. The Sacco Bowl. Emerald City Amazombies. I don't even know what that means. I know you work for Amazon. Is that like an inside joke or something? If it is, please fill me in, because it's pretty lame. If you change Doug Martin out of your lineup, because he is not going to play this week, I think you will win this game against Slob on my Cobb, who's not playing Cobb. Actually, he doesn't even have Cobb on his team. What the fuck are you doing, Luco? That's why you're losing. You got a team name with someone who's not on your team. You also have both Kansas City running backs. Both are fantastic running backs. I think you could probably trade them and benefit your team greatly. However, you should do that soon, or their chances of playoffs are going to be gone. And the last game of the week, the Battle of the In-Laws. Eric, who's playing Spencer, who has Eddie Lacy. Tough break. I mean, that dude has been injury prone for the past 3 years, so I can't say I didn't see this coming, because I did. That's why I picked everybody up on the Green Bay Packers. So I think Eric's going to walk away with this one. I think Jordy Nelson is going to have a huge game, considering they're going to be throwing the ball a lot today, especially at Lambeau. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to throw up big numbers, and I think Jordy Nelson is going to throw up some big numbers. Also, Randall Cobb will probably throw up big numbers if he's playing. Sucks to be you, Luco, considering that's your name. Yeah, so my predictions this week are myself, Will, Duncan, Boalo, Mitch, and Eric. I think I kept this under 15 minutes, so if you're taking a shit, highly recommend you watching this. And as always, Thursdays are for the boys.